Hi, this is Giles from Accountests, and welcome to the next in our series of Hiring Fast with Confidence. And in this snippet, we're talking about testing and assessment. So it's really hard these days to get objective evidence about a candidate, and this is where testing and assessment comes in. So what are we trying to do? In essence, we're trying to increase the chance of hiring the person you expect. For accounting firms right now, hiring the person you really want is often very challenging. So testing and assessment will help you determine whether the person that you're interviewing or looking at is the ideal person, but even if they're not, testing and assessment will help you work out what their level of fit with the position is and where the gaps are. So what are we talking about here? We're talking about personality profiling. So this tells you what somebody's preferred working style is and tells you about how they're likely to work. The interview will then be able to see whether any gaps, if you like, in that something that they recognize and work around, or whether they're actually just blind to those shortfalls. Skills and knowledge testing, which is what Accountests does, is looking at whether somebody has the technical knowledge for the job description that you've got. So it's actually testing their technical capability. And then ability testing covers things like numerical and verbal reasoning, so people's affinity with numbers and words, and then also abstract reasoning. So in essence, the ability part of the testing is a little bit more akin to an IQ test. So when would you do testing? Generally, we find that employers are looking to do that before the final interview, and that is probably the best time, because you can then use that final interview to tease out the issues that come out through testing. If you're only going to do one interview, but you've got a short list of 2 or 3, well, that's the time to do the testing, is before that interview. And in the same way as we talked about in our short video on interviewing, you need to assign ratings to the different testings that you do. Some tests are easier, things like the work skills or the Accountests tests, for example, and the ability tests clearly provide ratings for your candidate. Personality is more difficult because there is no score, so you're looking to rate based on fit with the competencies that you've set out for the position. So hopefully that's helpful. There's more information on that in our guide, which you can find the link to in the next slide. And our next video snippet is going to look at final ratings and making a decision. Thanks for watching.